Everybody is talking about the USS Nimitz showing up in Jamaica. Some people are saying it's about war. Some people are saying it's about Cuba. Others are saying America is sending a message. But as someone who actually served in the United States Navy, I want to give you a different perspective. Sometimes a ship visit is exactly what it looks like. A ship visit.
USS Nimitz in all its glory, docked in the Kingston Harbor at the Kingston Freeport Terminal on Monday. It's one of the largest aircraft carriers in the world, 1,092 feet long, 252 feet wide, and its height 244 feet.
Flight deck here on the USS Nimitz is usually abuzz with activities. This aircraft behind me is actually an F-18, capable of launching bombs and missiles. And here on the flight deck, one aircraft can be launched every 2 minutes.
Yo, Lando, prime time Lando in the building. Shalom, shalom, lifestyle trucking, Jamaica running.
Shalom, shalom. What's going on, people? It's your boy Lando, Mr. Prime Time. We got something to talk about, people. If you don't know, you're gonna know now. USS Nimitz, which is a Navy carrier, have pulled into Jamaica, and I want to talk about it because it has interest for me. Now, me is I heard Jamaica. You heard Jamaica, I heard Jamaica. Born Jamaican, love Jamaica. I heard Navy. I'm a proud Navy veteran sailor. If you didn't know that, now you know that. I did 4 years. 4 years in the Navy. So this is a good combination right here. This is a good combination for me. I usually don't speak on topics like this, but I have to because it calls my name. It said, Lando, come here. Lando, Navy, Lando, Jamaica. I love them both, right? I love both. Well, I'm not gonna say I love the Navy, but I'm a prior Navy, and the Navy has a lot of influence on who I am this day. Who I am, because before I went into the military, guys, you don't know that. I know I'm a nice young man now, you know, but I was a problem child. I was one of those people that give a lot of issues. So what USS Nimitz has pulled into Jamaica, and before we get into the rumors and things, I just want to talk about it a little bit. I wish when I was in the Navy, Jamaica was one of those port calls that we visited, right? I wish. Now, I've heard so much different rumors of what it could be, what it can be. I don't know. But I'm just going to give my perspective of what I think it is. I've heard rumors about, look at this lady. What is going on? Get out the road, mama. Are you serious? All right, got distracted, y'all. I've heard rumors about it being is setting up for invasion of Cuba. Jamaica got taken over by U.S. I heard some of the different rumors. I've seen a lot of vloggers talking about it too. It's not much that know what they're talking about. One or two might know what they're talking about, and one or two don't know what they're talking about. It just sounds crazy, right? So guys, when it comes to port visit and the U.S. military visiting ports, that's actually normal. That's actually normal. Now, what is not normal for me is I'm not. Though the Caribbean is usually, from what I know, correct me if I'm wrong. From what I know, we usually don't really visit the Caribbean. It's very rare, unless it's like some special thing. It might be. I don't know what's going on. It's usually like the Coast Guard or something like that. But USS Nimitz is on land. It said from June 1st to like June 5th or something like that. So shout out to all my sailors. Hoo-yah! If you know, you know. Hoo-yah! All right, so they're on land. I'm gonna be honest, Jamaicans. I'm Jamaican, so I can't talk about this. It's just a port visit. It's just a port visit. It's actually normal, people. It's actually normal. When I was on deployment, imagine being on the water for 60 days straight, 90 days straight, and you finally get to hit port. You are super excited. And this is what the military does when they goes on deployment. We tend to visit different nations. It could be what do you call it? A diplomacy visit, right? Showing love, combinations. You know, we U.S. This is a U.S. visiting Jamaica, learning Jamaican culture. So right now, guarantee, there's sailors on land right now eating some jerk chicken, eat some ackee size fish, and they go visit one or two liquor skirts. Yeah, these are things that happen when you visit different ports. And you usually do something with the wherever you are, you do some form of recreation. Because I was part of a group called MWR, which is Morale Welfare. So whichever port we hit, we always did something with that port, whether it's a soccer match, a basketball match. So you might see some sailors in civilian clothes, regular clothes, running against some Jamaican or something like that. Like I remember we visited Dubai. When we went to Dubai, we played against the Dubai basketball team. They're a professional basketball team. Like, I'm pretty tall, but all those guys was way taller than us. I was like, why are we playing professional? We wanted to play the local. So it's just a thing that you do with the military, guys. It's not nothing crazy like you thinking. It's just liberty. It's called liberty call. It just they don't leave, man. They're just there for 5 days. They're probably coming off deployment, and that's the last stop. Which is, I'm not sure if USS Nimitz is an East Coast ship. There's some question marks there. I'm not gonna lie. Which is understandable why people think other things. There is some question there, but from what we do know, it's just a port visit, guys. It's just a port visit. Don't go down this road and thinking it's this and that. It's just a port visit. This is what we know. We're dealing with facts, right? We're dealing with facts. As a Navy vet, it's normal. Oh, what was that? It's normal. I've been to several different countries. Spain. I've been to several different countries, and it's just usually just a visit, giving the sailors a little break from the water. Because sometimes you go out to the sea, you look, all you see is blue. Sometimes you don't even go out for days because all you see is blue. Yeah, so guys, don't overdo it. Stop spreading rumors. We don't know what it is. I don't know, at least. Listen, let me speak for me. Maybe you guys know. I don't know. I'm just going to take it for what it is and what I know. It's just a port visit. I don't think it's nothing crazy. I've also heard, oh yeah, Jamaica got oil now. So yeah, that's why they're there. Anything is possible. But from what I know, from experience, it's just a port visit, guys. Don't overthink it. Shout out to USS Nimitz. That's a big ship. I didn't even know our port was big enough to hold that ship, because a ship like that hold a lot of sailors with combinations. Yeah, I'm sure some Marines on there. So if they're coming back off deployment right now, so that means they've been overseas a while. A typical deployment is about 6 months. My last deployment, I think it was over there 7 months, but a typical deployment is 6 months. So they've been gone from their home, haven't seen their loved ones for at least 6 months. I don't even know if I think I read an article saying they just coming off deployment. It's just one of the stops that was scheduled. So this was scheduled. Usually when we go on deployment, you have different locations scheduled. So yeah, it was just scheduled, guys. Don't overthink it, man. Don't overthink it. Yeah, guys, don't overthink it. These port visits are very important, actually, because usually when thousands of sailors pull in, the local business benefit. Tourism benefit. That's what it's really all about. So don't overthink it. I don't think it's about no oil, at least from my knowledge, what I know. But anything is possible, you know. anything is impossible. Is possible. But dang, boy, I wish we had Jamaica when we was pulling into ports. I wish Jamaica was on there. But I did pull into an island called Seychelles. Man, Seychelles was beautiful. It looked like Jamaica. If you ever heard of Seychelles, go look it up, man. This is an island off the coast of Africa. It's beautiful. Remind me of Jamaica. Look like Jamaica. Well, shout out to Seychelles. You know, if you have, for all my sailors or prior military people, drop down in the comments. Let me know what was your favorite port to visit. What was your favorite port to visit? What was my favorite port? Dubai? Nah, Dubai was not my favorite port because I was in trouble in Dubai. I was on liberty risk. We can talk about that later. I had got in trouble the port before. Listen, sailors have a we can get in trouble. That's all we can say. We can get in trouble. But what was my favorite port? I don't know. What is Italy? Sicily was. I've been to Sicily. Sicily was good. I don't know. I can't remember what was my favorite port. I'm running down my mind. Let's see. It was Seychelles. It had to be. Yeah, Seychelles was beautiful. I had a blast in Seychelles actually. Shout out to Seychelles. So yeah, man. All my Jamaicans out there, man. Drop down in the comments. Let me know. Have you seen a sailor? Did you hang out with a sailor? You know, drop down in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about the whole situation. What you really think USS Nimitz is doing out there? Do you think it's about the oil? Do you think about the invasion of the other country? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. But either way, I appreciate you guys for watching. You know who it is. It's your boy Lando, and I am the Lando.
Mama's Bible by the window pane. Pages on from joy and pain. She told me faith ain't just what you say. It's how you love when you hurt that day. Forgive like a shower, walk it out slow.